of Civil Department from the Anjuman Polytechnic Public. I am discussing the first unit of your town planning, Introduction to Town Planning. First we discuss about what is the definition of the town planning. Planning is an art and science of ordering the use of a line, siting of the building, communication routes so as to secure the maximum practicable degree of economy, convenience and the beauty. Planning is nothing but it is the organizing or ordering of the use by using of the land. We are siting of the building, such siting of the building, communication routes and the communication buildings. These are we are ordering on the land with to make the attractive or convenience for the people who are live there. Next one. Next, what are the objects of the town planning? There are 4 objects of the town planning. First one, beauty, convenience, environment and health. We discuss one by one of the object of the town planning. First one will be beauty of the town planning. The object of the beauty is achieved by. How will we achieve the beauty of the town? By using the surrounding natural condition of the town. If there is any preservation of the trees or any plantation of the trees will be there, we should be preserve that. And next, giving the attractive architecture finishes to the various component of the town. If any construction of the monuments in the town, we should have to provide or we should give the finishes, good finishes of the architectures. Next, preserving trees and natural greenery. Plantation of trees, these are the, we should be preserved. The architecture control on the public and semi-public building, ancient architecture building, temples, churches, mosques, building of cultural and historical importance. The historical building should be maintained or properly maintained on this in regular way. Next one. The convenience. The object of the convenience is meant in the form of the various needs of the community, such as a social, economic, cultural and recreational amenities, etc. It's nothing but, convenience is nothing but what? It is a need of the community. By the such as economically need, culturally need, these are the needs or these are the convenience according to the peoples. We should provide the needs for the people, such as providing the cheap power and electricity to the public, proper industrial sites for them, transportation facilities such roadway, railways, these are the transportation facility providing for the people in the town, adequate water supply for them, and then sewage disposal, easy disposal of sewage will be there in the town, and open space, parks and all, we should be provided for the public in the town. Next one, environment. Environment is subject is an important sense in that environment can be molded in such a way the man can go his normal life with the least amount of a strain. In the complex problem in urban living, because in urban living they have a very longer time or they have a long working hours and they have a travel to the work, the timing for the travel from the workplace to the residence, they are having a lot of time for the traveling time. So, we should be minimize these time or we should be provide the environment such that they have to be less amount of a strain. Please go. Next one, health. How the object of the health is achieved in the town planning? By making the right use of a land for the right purpose, and then provide the parks and playgrounds, providing for the public. It should be health, they have the maintain their health. And then plantation of trees and all, these are to be providing or preserving in the town. Maintain the pollution of the various forms of the lowest possible degree. We should maintain the pollution in the town, such pollution generated from the motorcycles, factories, etc. So, we achieve by the dividing land into the various zones such residential, commercial and industrial. Nothing but we should be not encroachment of the, we should not adding of the one zone to the another zone. So, next one. These are the 4 object of the town planning, and next will be the principles of the town planning. The principles are nothing but what? These are the rules. Principles is nothing but rules. The subject of town planning demands the different knowledge about the different professions such engineering, architecture and survey. Okay. Read this. Okay. The sum of the guiding principles of the town planning are as follows. These are the guiding principles. We study one by one In next slide. Okay, first one, housing. Housing is nothing but what? It is the accommodation for the various classes of the people. With that should be allowed to develop their own. Okay, it should be observed that there is a no development of slum. If there any town making plan, they should not having any observation of the development of the slum. If there is any existing slum, there should be clear and providing for them alternate arrangement for them who is dishoused in this process. Public building. Public buildings are nothing but this public or semi-public buildings are grouped and distribute neatly throughout the town. The unnecessary concentration of public building at certain spots should be avoided. Next one, civic amenities. Civic amenities is nothing but the basic requirement of the public or in the residential area. Is nothing but they are like civic amenities like shopping center, dispensaries, schools. These are the basic amenities which we are required. Recreation centers. Recreation centers are nothing but it is an open space providing for the people for the making the parks and playgrounds, or can these open space can be utilized for the in the future growth of the town. Zoning. Zonings are nothing but it is a division of the land into the various zones such residential, commercial, industrial and recreational zones. Next one. Transportation facility. Next principle will be transportation facility. Transportation facility. In that, the town should have to provide with suitable transportation facility for the to minimum loss of the time from the place of the work to the place of the residence. It's nothing but we have to be provide the proper transportation for the people by the buses or by the roads or by the trains. Then the efficiency of the any town is measured by its road connectivity, and the well design of the road system will be minimize the road traffic, it is minimize the traffic congestion or the traffic accidents. Green belt. The last principle is the green belt. The green belt is nothing but it is an open strip of a land which are all around the town is reserved by the reserved for the special purpose of the time limiting the growth of the city. It is a strip of a land which is open. It's reserved for the if in case of the future development of the town will be there. So these land can be utilized for them. So that land can be utilized for the cultivation or vegetable, or that can be land utilized for the parks or playground making. Next one. Next we discuss about the growth of the town. In that, growth of the town is nothing but how the town will be grow according with the losses of the time. In the passes of the time, the number of ways and the various forces which contribute to the overall development of the town are transport, installation of the industries, expansion of the factories. Nothing but the passes of the time will be the various forces are be developed. Such transport, installation of the bigger industries, factories, these all will be installed. Okay, the growth of the town and cities can be studied in following two ways. There are two types of the growth of the town can be studied. First one is growth according to the origin and growth according to the direction. Next, growth according to the direction. In that growth according to the origin, they are also classified into two ways, two categories. First one is natural growth and second one is planned growth. Next, first one natural growth. In that the growth of the town will be natural way, or the growth having no plan for the growth development. Okay, so the most of the town in the past have a growth in a natural way, that is no development, that is the development of the town as such as taken place without any future planning. So this is the natural way, or there is a no planning for the future development, future planning. In that, the natural growth of the town may be also classified into four types. First one is concentric spread, ribbon development, satellite growth and scatter growth. For your examination, only they ask the two type of the growth of the town. One is the ribbon development and another one is satellite town. So in that ribbon development, It has been observed that because the improvement of the road surface and growth of the motor traffic, it is natural tendency of the everyone build the near as possible to the main road. It's nothing but in that the growth of the town will be the along the main road side. The development of the town will be the along the main road side. So this will be happening in this development. So next one. In that they have only the disadvantages of this method, disadvantages of this growth. So first one is the development of the ribbon cause the lose and scatter the community, so that there is a lack of social life, because you seeing that figure, they having the vertically or they are having the long finger types of the growth. So they will be the lose or scatter the community. Then next one is everybody want to take advantages of the frontage of the main road. Everybody want the main advantages of the frontage area. Then overcrowding on the roadside. There is a main road means nothing but they have a heavy traffic. So there is a overcrowding on the roadside. Street become narrow and rise the become accident. The future improvement. The future improvement become very costly, because we should demolish of this that area in that figure. Okay, in that street becomes narrow and give the rise to the accident, and then future improvement will be very costly, because we have to be demolished of the frontage area and then we should be reconstruct of the buildings. The houses face, the house which are facing to the towards the main road, these are a very heavy face to the dust, noise and different undesirable smells and etc. So the house extend in a long street, there is a increase the cost of the various utility services like water supply, the chargeable of the installation of the any electricity, postal deliveries. These are the chargeable will be very heavy in that system. Okay, traffic capacity and the efficiency of the main road will be reduced. Next one, the satellite town. In that satellite town or satellite city is a concept in urban planning that refers the essential smaller metropolitan areas which are located somewhat near to but are mostly independent to the large metropolitan city. Satellite towns are nothing but what? These are the small metropolitan city which are nearer to the larger or independent metropolitan city. Metropolitan city is nothing but the bigger city which having the all the facilities. Okay. So these are the satellite towns. Seen here. This is the satellite town which is located near to the parent city or with the large metropolitan city. So next one. In that they have only features of the satellite town. So first one, it is independent certain extent upon the nearby the, it is independent because of the, it is away from the parent city, and then it is independent, it is dependent to the certain extent upon the, it is dependent to the certain extent upon the near last to the last town or city. It is near to the parent city, and independent is in economical, culturally activities. It is connected to the parent city with the proper transportation facilities such its road or by its railway system. It is generally situated beyond the green belt. It is green belt is you know about that. So these are the satellite towns will be generated. It is away from the parent city, or it should be beyond from the green belt. It is mainly residential area having the only local shop, schools for the children, etc. Because the satellite town having only the local shops or school for the residents only. It is neither village or nor a suburb. The satellite town is not a village, not in considered in village or not in considered in suburb. Suburbs are nothing but the location, the locality having only the residential. The size and the development should be controlled and not allowed to grow more than its parent city. The satellite town growth will be not more than the parent city size. It may or may not consist of the zoning. It should be okay. Next one. Last topic is selection of the site for an ideal town. What are the basic needs? What are the basic Selection. What are the characteristics we have to be needed for the selection of the site for an ideal town? First one, available of the natural advantages. The land having the forested area or deserted area, we should know about that. Availability of the electric power supply. The town having the facility of the proper electricity supply or not. Okay, available means of the communication. Communications are nothing but the road communication system, roadway or railway, the airway are nearer to the town or not. Climatic condition. The climatic condition of the town will be very important. Contour of the area. The contour of the areas are nothing but the ground surface. It's having the steep or it's having the hilly or it's a depression area. Development of the surrounding area. Or it's near a developed area or not. The town having. Drainage of the area. Drainage of the area will be very important. Facility available for the sewage disposal. The nearer place for the disposal of the sewage will be very important in the town. Fertility of the soil. The fertility, the soil condition, and the soil having the fertility of the cultivation of the vegetable crops or not. Okay. The frequency of the flood of the town, growth of the trees, nature of the soil, position of the streams or lake, and the water resource, etc. I hope you all understood this video. Next part will be continuing in the next video.